Lil Durk is currently facing legal troubles. The rapper, whose real name is Dirk Devonte Banks, was arrested on October 24th in Broward County, Florida, by U.S. Marshals on charges of murder for hire. According to police records, this arrest comes 1 week after a U.S. District Court in California unsealed an indictment charging 5 individuals connected to the hip-hop group Only the Family, which Banks founded in 2010, as co-conspirators in the 2022 murder of an individual identified only as Senior in Los Angeles, as reported by NBC News. However, it remains unclear whether Banks's recent arrest is related to this case. The indictment names Kayvon London, Grant DeAndre Wilson, Keith Jones, David Brian Lindsay, and ASA Houston on charges including conspiracy and use of an interstate facility to commit murder for hire, resulting in death, as well as carrying and discharging firearms and machine guns, along with possession of such firearms in furtherance of a violent felony resulting in death. The indictment alleges that the target of the attack was a person named TB, who was linked to the murder of a person identified as DB. On the same day as the incident, several media outlets reported that OTF rapper King Von, whose real name is Davin Bennett, was killed outside a nightclub in Atlanta after an altercation with rapper Quando Rondo, real name Tawan Terrell Bowman, and his associates. At the time, police stated to NBC News that they believed Bennett was shot during the initial shootout between the two groups before police intervened. ENW has reached out to representatives of Banks and Broward County officials, but has yet to receive a response. The defendants named in the indictment have not been assigned legal counsel. Tensions between the two groups have escalated since the 2020 deaths, which prosecutors say was the catalyst for the 2022 killings. The suspect in Bennett's death, a Bowman associate, had all charges dropped last year. The recently unsealed indictment in the SR murder case alleges that an unnamed co-conspirator from the OTF stated that they would pay a reward to anyone who participated in the TB murder after the death of DB. In August 2022, gunmen opened fire on TB's vehicle, which had him, his sister, and Senior inside. While he and his sister were unharmed, his cousin was shot multiple times and later died from his injuries. Although name initials are used throughout the document, on the same day as the 2022 incident, Bowman was also the victim of a shooting that killed his cousin, Lil PB, real name Xavier Robinson. The Chicago Tribune reports that prosecutors allege the defendants used coded language to tell their alleged co-conspirators that they would be rewarded for the killings. They also accused the defendants of using OTF resources to facilitate the incident. According to the indictment, on August 18, 2022, Defendant Wilson recruited defendants Jones and Lindsay to travel to California with the intent to kill TB and facilitated their travel by sending biographical information about Jones and Lindsay to other co-conspirators to help book their flights to Southern California. A month before Banks's arrest, he expressed gratitude for entering a new chapter in his life and stated that his legal troubles were behind him. Banks was previously charged with attempted murder in connection with a 2019 shooting in Atlanta, facing charges of aggravated assault, participation in criminal street gang activity, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, according to an official filing from the Fulton County District Attorney's Office. Rolling Stone reported that the charges were dropped in 2022. On September 22, Banks wrote on Twitter, "Everyone should get a second chance at life. It's about what you do with it. My background is clean from all cases. I'm not a criminal anymore. Who would have thought? I want to thank everyone who has helped push my vision forward. Thank you from the bottom of my heart."